Welcome back, folks. So let's play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. And last we left off, we managed to put the information we found in the filing room to good use. And now there's only one more thing that we can try and do. Make our getaway by going through the front door. At least I presume this is the front door. And I imagine this is going to go terribly wrong. But it's worth a try. It may work. If it does, the game's going to be a lot shorter than I thought it was. But it's worth a go.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's prohibited to pass through here.
You look quite competent, but maybe we can bamboozle you anyway.
I've got a special permit.
Always the same witty remarks, Miss Edna? Maybe the doctor should be less thorough when erasing your memory. You always come up with the same old tricks. What else you got for me? You're just visiting? You're the newbie? Or no, wait. You're not really even there, right? I'm really fed up with you. Alarm! Patient on the run!
What's going on?
What do you think? There's a patient on the run!
Where are all the others? Aren't Babbitt and Holger around?
Isn't that something you should know? I've been sitting here all day. I don't know what else is going on. But obviously, the whole building is in chaos since the doctor went out.
It's just, I've never dealt with an attempted escape before. Alright, I'll just put her in here with the others. That must be what I'm supposed to do. There, you stay here till the doctor is back.
Something seems to have gone patently wrong here.
You're telling me? You should have been taken back to your cell, not here. But I know that's not what you're referring to. We've got people that we can talk to in here. We have Trogglejug, who we know quite a bit about, and Illumin. We don't know anything about you. We'll be talking to you soon enough, but first, there are things to look at, like the world's simplest jigsaw puzzle, that somehow isn't solved yet, and a shelf that may have things for the people here to do when they're in their free time. Let's have a look at it.
Catch the frog.
That sounds riveting. Get it? Catch the frog, ribbit. Never mind. Anything else we can look at there?
Riddle mania.
Oh, there are multiple things we can look at. Let's see just how many.
Cattle drive at home.
None of these sound especially interesting, by the by, in case you're curious of what I think about them.
Yahtzee fatal.
Any more?
Where's Bobo?
Where is Bobo? The world may never know.
Dr. Guck's dinner party.
That one sounds especially boring.
Vertical Scrabble.
No, wait, that one sounds even worse.
The Conway Twitty quiz.
Actually, no, that one is the worst of all of them.
Eliminating sixes.
What if there are no sixes in the box? Then you automatically win.
Asparagus season.
Okay, all the other ones are more interesting than that one.
Grandma's locking the door.
And I've no idea how that one even works.
Things on the bathroom shelf.
Okay, that one is actually the dullest of all of them. And then I hear the next one, and I say that one's even more dull.
The mounted hordes of Mongolia.
Now that one sounds interesting. That could be a very interesting strategy game.
Trivial Pursuit, Smurf edition.
I'd be terrible at that one, but I'd still enjoy playing it. Anything else? There's gotta be more game.
Catch the frog.
We've gone all the way around, but my, were there more things there than I thought there would be. Let's try and talk to them.
I suspect it was Dr. Marcel in the laundry lift with the mallet.
It's not that kind of game we're playing here, Edna, but it's a good guess. Can we take any of these?
I simply hate board games. And this is the stupidest collection I've ever seen.
I don't mind a good board game, but those ones certainly don't seem very interesting.
Certainly not. It's alright that people think I'm crazy, but these games are for complete morons.
But I want more inventory items. Oh, fair enough. Harvey, what do you make of this amazing collection?
What do you make of this, Harvey?
Ew! Board games give me cooties!
I didn't think you'd think highly of them. Can we hit them with the mallet?
There's another game here. Horse rally.
Oh, does every inventory object present a new board game? That'll be fun if that's the case.
There's another game here. Pandemonium.
And most of them are puntastic, which is even better. What about the comic book?
There's another game here. Captain Useless. Car chase with the Honkmobile.
Now I want to play that game. I want to see so many more things with Captain Useless.
There's another game here. Cold cows, hot irons.
That game's a lot less interesting than the last one. What about the mustard?
There's another game here. Meatball Castle 2, the Star Wars edition.
They'll just put Meatball Castle on anything these days, won't they? What about the ketchup?
There's another game here. Meatball Castle.
Ah, the original, the classic. The game I've never played. Should probably get around to playing it. Oh wait, it doesn't exist. Or does it?
There's another game here. Sheriff Chatter.
I was expecting you to put on your Sheriff Conrad voice. We're gonna save the cup till last, just because we may not be able to replace it here. I'm gonna be careful with that cup.
There's another game here. POT, the dispensary game.
That one sounds pretty dull. It's up there with the other ones for being dull, but it's definitely not the most dull of them.
There's another game here. Key Factor.
That one's vague enough to actually be the name of a board game.
There's another game here. Dinner at Pepe's.
I have no idea what that one's about.
There's another game here. Scotland Billiard.
That one too. What about the toenail? What board game could there possibly be based around toenails?
There's another game here. Flip Chip.
Okay, I didn't expect that to be an option. It does make sense. What about the signature?
There's another game here. Matt's Madhouse Management.
Okay, that one wins the award for the most dull board game, because that one's all about management. Signed form?
There's another game here. Office Havoc 2. Now the boss is losing it.
Now let's save before we decide to check out the board game for the paper cup. Who knows, maybe this is the most exciting of the board games and we've discovered the true purpose of the cup. Or what's more likely going to happen is that we'll just put the cup there and forget about it.
There's another game here. Quiz Oasis.
Oh, fair enough. What else do we have here? A lamp and a sofa. Let's look at the sofa.
All the cushions and covers are missing.
I think I know where they are. In this fortress. Made most likely by Drogglejug.
Hush, little Edna, don't say a word.
I'm getting awfully tired all of a sudden.
It's probably best you don't sleep there. There are no cushions.
I can relax later.
That you can. Can we take the sofa with us?
Too late. Obviously someone has already pilfered the cushions.
Indeed they have, but I was asking you to take the sofa, not the cushions. You're still not going to. Alas.
Look, Harvey, a sofa.
How sad. Will you promise me one thing, Edna?
Yes?
Don't send me to the upholsterer if I ever run out of cotton balls.
You'll never run out of cotton balls.
Won't he? Why? What do you know about him that we don't? Polo mallet time.
Let's see if I can find a silencer for my primary weapon. Just a second. Where have all the cushions gone?
Over there. We'll have to ask Drogglejug if we can have one of them. I doubt he's going to say yes. Ah, we can doodle on this though. We've drawn a face on it. Of course we have. It's now 10 times better.
In this panel, we see Handy Boy forced to sleep on the sofa again.
You've really got to get his bed fixed, Captain Useless. It's not fair that he always has to sleep on the sofa.
The potholders make a poor substitute for the missing cushions.
That they do. What about the mustard? Marvelous. And the ketchup? Even better. And nobody cares that we're doing this. All the mayhem. All the mayhem!
I'm arresting you for loitering.
That's not fair. It's all the sofa can do. Again, we're waiting on the paper cup.
No, thank you. I prefer to eat standing up.
Fair enough. You really should sit down, though. It makes the experience of eating that much better.
Doors. Keys belong to doors.
Oh, that's right.
And a sofa is not a door. Fork? Marvelous. Knife? Even better. What about the toenail?
Yeah, the cracks are a great place to keep things. I'll come back later and pick you up, little friend.
No, you won't. You forget about all of them. They're all forgotten. Can we draw on it some more? That we can. We signed Dr. Marcel's name right there. The form?
I've already done the paperwork.
That you have. And we're gonna save once more, because I'm still really cautious about losing the paper cup. We may not be able to get out of here for some time. There we go. Please don't lose the paper cup here.
I guess no one will notice if I just put it down here.
There it is. And we don't have it anymore. Darn. I'll have to make a note that we can lose the paper cup here, and put one there later. I refuse to be without my paper cup for any period of time. I'm sure we'll be able to get out of here at some point. But for now, we shall reverse time and return the paper cup to our inventory. Glad to have you back. Never leave. You are too important in this game. Time to look at the lamp.
This is a lamp.
That it is! How observant.
Let there be light.
It won't get any lighter, okay?
Are you sure? There's probably not bulbs in there. That's probably what you're referring to.
Broken. But why is it so light in here then?
Must be the graphic card.
Probably. That or the windows. Let's see if we can take the lamp.
It's not exactly a flashlight.
No, it's an even bigger flashlight. Let's see what Harvey thinks of the lamp. Didn't mean to click so far away from what we're looking at.
What do you think of this lamp, Harvey?
It is an instrument of the light.
Like me. What? I'm an instrument of light too. For example, the light ordered me to eat moths recently.
I still can't believe that old trick with the flashlight really worked.
Wait, when did we have a flashlight? I want a flashlight in our inventory. That's a whole new object that we can use on everything.
I have an idea. Mallets with lights built in. If the power goes at night, you can stumble down to the basement and give the fuse box a whack.
That's a pretty good idea, but wouldn't the lights break? And then again, I don't think you think about how practical these ideas are, do you, Harvey?
I've got an idea.
The electric braces again?
Nope. Pens with built-in tanning lamps.
Who still writes by hand nowadays?
Oh, a lot of people, but they're all a bit pale.
I still write with pens. I've got quite a lot of pens. Time to use the comic book.
In this panel, we see Captain Useless running out of ideas.
Oh no! Quick, go to the idea store and find more!
It's still cold. I guess it isn't being used too often.
You think I should help it? I'm a master of overuse.
With your help, it'll be Employee of the Month in no time.
Who does the lamp work for? Now there's a question.
I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light.
Why not? Everybody wants to see what mustard is truly made of. And when you do, the mysteries of the universe will be revealed to you.
I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light.
But ketchup, no, nobody wants to know about that. Police badge?
Not exactly a red flesh and light.
Indeed not. The pot?
Look here, Harvey. I've got a pot full of light.
Quick, get a lid. It'll all fly out otherwise.
Oh, we don't have a lid. Goodbye, light. See you again sometime. We'll just get more light, it'll be fine.
Will this key shed new light on matters?
It already did. Oh, it already did.
Eat light, fork light, lighting, spaghetti, lamp. Nope. I can't find a pun right now. If you can think of one, call Pokey directly. 0049 806 01130.
I doubt that number works, but don't call it, just in case.
I'll carve my own lamp.
But where do we get the wood?
We'll find some wood somewhere, I'm sure. Can we draw on it?
I can't sign the lamp.
Why not? You're just not trying hard enough, Edna. Toenail?
What good would that do? It's obviously afraid of the light.
A toenail's afraid of the light? We learn something about our inventory every day.
Nope, no invisible ink.
Fair enough. Lastly, we'll use the paper cup.
Cola Light, now with zero cola.
Did you just drink an entire cup of light? How did it taste? Now we can go in to the residence, but first I think it's time to engage one of the people here in dialogue. Hello, Drogglejug. How are you?
Hello,
Druggle-jug.
is that your name?
Druggle-jug.
Am I not allowed in there?
Druggle-jug.
But I need to be granted an audience with the king.
Druggle-jug.
Too bad. What a guy. If only I could impress him somehow.
I see that talking with you is going to be problematic. Let's look at Drogglejug. I forgot to do that before talking to him.
Oh, what a man. I wonder if he has a girlfriend.
You could ask, but I imagine the answer will be Drogglejug.
I'm too shy for that.
And I imagine this is going to have a similar reaction.
I'm too shy for that.
Harvey, what do you think of Drogglejug?
Isn't Drogglejug a fine specimen?
I'll admit that I'm a bit jealous.
What about if we give him a polo mallet?
I could never harm him.
Fair enough. Can we give him a pen?
I would totally love to get an autograph.
Druggle-jug.
All right, but I'll get back to you on this.
Maybe we could use one half of this extremely complicated jigsaw puzzle, and you could sign that. Comic book?
I've got a present for you. It is Captain Useless and the Quiche of Death. It's a limited first issue.
Druggle-jug.
I see.
Druggle-jug.
In that short period of time?
Druggle-jug.
Wow. I should have known this wouldn't impress him.
It was worth a try. Mustard?
I've got a present for you. A tube of mustard.
Druggle-jug.
Oh, I can see that. A body like that doesn't just happen on its own.
So he doesn't want the mustard. What about the ketchup?
I've got a present for you. A tube of ketchup.
Druggle-jug.
Oh, I can see that. A body like that doesn't just happen on its own.
So that's not going to work either. We're running out of things we can use. What about the police badge?
Hold it. Paraornithological branch of the FBI, Special Squad. Sergeant Edna.
Druggle-jug.
Of course I can show you identification.
Druggle-jug.
You bet. Can I have access to the king now?
Druggle-jug.
Cool. Thank you.
Wow! That worked! Who would have thought the police badge could be so useful? Would you like a pot?
I've got a present for you. It's a pot.
Druggle-jug.
You're not entitled to it. What do you mean?
Druggle-jug.
Ah, I see. Strange.
Have you noticed, by the way, that most of his utterances of Drogglejug are different from each other, if not all of them? Such attention to detail. Would you like a key?
Do you know which door this key belongs to?
Druggle-jug.
You think?
If you answer correctly, I can't tell. Do you want this piece of cutlery?
I've got a present for you. A fork.
Druggle-jug.
No, they were out of spoons.
Druggle-jug.
I know.
It's so sad. Same reaction for the knife?
I could never harm him.
The same reaction as we get with the polo mallet. What about Dr. Marcel's signature?
In the name of Dr. Marcel, let me pass.
Druggle jug.
Am I mistaken, or did he falter just now? Maybe he can be impressed by a higher authority after all.
A hint that you should use the police badge. I doubt the form's going to be very impressive for him.
Druggle doesn't need therapy. He is who he is.
That he is. Toenail?
I'd better not show that to him. I don't want him thinking poorly of me.
Well, if you didn't want that, you wouldn't be about to show him an old filthy paper cup. But maybe this will impress him, where all other things didn't. The true item the Druggle Jug wants the most. Okay, it's not likely, but let's give it a try.
This is a water cup, not a Druggle jug.
Indeed not. And so, when we come back, folks, we actually have access into the residence. But we still need to talk to a Lumen, head down here, and then go through these doors. I think I know who we're going to find down here because we've seen that person before. The person with the telephone. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.